Hello everyone, it's ASMR Duck. Quack, quack, quack. What I'm going to be doing for you today is I'll be taking you along the process of me writing a letter to myself, but myself a year from now. When I started university during orientation week, my program had quite a special one, where we ended up touring around Scotland for a week, which was really cool. And on one of the days, they had us write a letter to our future self, and it could be about anything, and you could open it at any time. So I had friends that made a letter and they ended up opening it within like a few months, a year, and I mean a bunch of others lost theirs, and I ended up writing mine for me when I graduated university. So it took 4 years, and it was a very heartfelt experience, and was really cool to see the thoughts and concerns and hopes of me or a previous version of me from 4 years ago. And I'd like to do something similar, but with a bit of a shorter timeline. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. And a reason I'm doing this is because I feel like I've recently gone through a stage of life where it seems like everything happens at once. And I'm just now beginning the journey after everything's been kind of pulled back to the foundation and the studs. I don't expect this to be a straightforward journey, but I do expect it to be a very rewarding, challenging, and one filled with growth, new beginnings, and hopefully rekindle some hope. So for the next year, I'm really trying to plan and just focus on the things that are important and the people that are important, and not getting caught up in the distractions. So many distractions. But I'm just gonna get rid of them all. Hopefully. But so, today, I'm just gonna write to myself some kind of hopes, desires for myself to be, or where I want to be a year from now. Today is September 2nd, 2024. And so I'll be addressing this to myself. September 2nd, 2025. We're also going to try some new video technique, because why not? It's a full learning experience, right? Cue the emotional inner monologue. And yeah, I am left-handed. And I'm also a little bit dyslexic, so if you see any spelling mistakes in my letter, it doesn't matter. Dear D, I hope this letter finds you someplace warm and happy. I'm writing to you to remind you of the promise we made to ourselves. For you, the date should be September 2nd, 2025. And right now, I am at the beginning of a journey that I think will be life-altering. We have brought our life back to the brass tacks, and in doing so, made space for the new to enter. We have recently lost a lot in arguably one of our most challenging years, but we shall continue on. That is one thing I have always admired, is our ability to not give up. While it is hard now, I hope my hard work has paid off and you are in a better space, and that you find the joy when you can. While we may have struggled in the past with being our biggest advocate, I plan, no I promise, to support us going forward and to love ourselves and hold compassion like we do for our loved ones. This call to growth will be answered to the best of our ability, so that we won't have to repeat the old cycles and habits that no longer serve us. I hope that hope has returned to your gaze on life, and that you make the most of the time you have, because you are worth pursuing a beautiful life, and not burdened by the shackles of self-doubt, and rather than putting unrealistic expectations upon myself, and expecting to solve it all in a day, I will take the time to be consistent in my endeavours, especially on our dark days, for I am not bound to this current state. May you always remember that you are loved and cared for. And to quote Cloud Atlas, if you feel like you aren't making progress, and your efforts feel like a drop in the ocean, what is an ocean but a multitude of drops? I encourage anyone to write a letter to themselves as well, even if it's just an exercise of self-reflection, and seeing where you currently sit in life. One of the biggest feelings for when I opened my letter from when I wrote it in the beginning of university was a sense of pride, because like even going through pandemic and other challenges, I would have made my younger self proud if he saw me. So, I'd maybe encourage you to think about the same and leave a comment and let me know what your younger self, how proud they would be of you and who you've become today and the effort that you make. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and until next time, take care and always make time and space for yourself because you're worth it. Okay, bye for now.